Distracted driving. Don't do it. It takes 5 seconds to read the average text message. In that time, you will drive around the length of a football field with your eyes off the road. Stated in the driving reports by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, about 36% of drivers use a smartphone app at the red light or stop sign. More concerning is the 35% of drivers who continue to use their phone or app while driving. The leading reason for most people using a cell phone while driving was listening to music or a podcast. Around 41.2% of drivers stated they use a smartphone app for this reason. The AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety conducted a study in 2018 and found that texting while driving doubles the chances for a car accident. In the 5 seconds that you spend reading or writing a text message, you're leaving yourself wide open to an accident. Since it's feasible, you're traveling the distance of a football field. It makes ample sense that you're doubling your risk for a car wreck. Aside from texting doubling your chances for an accident in general, it also triples the odds of your vehicle going over a curb, leaving the road, crashing into a tree, colliding with a sign. Texting while you are driving is more dangerous than if you are under the influence of alcohol. According to the Virginia Tech Transportation Institute, you are 6 times more likely to be in a motor vehicle crash while driving if you are texting versus if you are intoxicated. Texting while driving gives the driver the same response time as a person who has drunk 4 beers in a single hour. Around 50% of teenagers believe they have a smartphone addiction problem. When you combine this addiction with this age group's inexperience at driving, it's a recipe for disaster. In fact, almost 80% of teens check their smartphones multiple times every hour. Considering that around 72% of young drivers feel a pressing need to respond right away to a text equals a lot of teens being distracted while driving. If a teen is texting while driving, they will spend 10% of their driving time outside of their traffic lane. A survey conducted by AT&T found that the overwhelming majority of teens agreed that texting while driving is dangerous. Despite this acknowledgement, almost half admitted to texting while driving anyway. Whether it's a smartphone addiction or an overestimation of their own reaction abilities, texting while driving among teens is a pressing problem to this day. 77% of teenagers said that their parents tell them not to text or email while driving, yet then turn around and do it themselves. The popular saying, "do what I say, not what I do," doesn't set an appropriate example for teenagers. If we hope to reduce the amount of distracted driving that is occurring, parents must learn to lead by example, not by word alone. About 9 in 10 teens admit they expect a prompt reply to their text or email. If they don't hear back within 5 minutes or less, many teenagers take it as a sign of being ignored or brushed off. Because so many teens have this mindset, they themselves feel immense pressure to ensure they respond to incoming alerts at once. It doesn't matter if they're busy driving or not. The pressure to keep up with peer expectations is too much to resist. I hope that these texting and driving statistics helped illustrate to you the perils of driving while distracted. Too many people lose their lives each year due to texting while driving. Though many drivers are well aware of the dangers of engaging in texting and driving, most continue to do so anyways.